Thank you for being here with us, Wilma ma'am. And it's really inspiring to see a woman leader over here with us on the Sustainable Conclave. I would like to know, how did you embark on this journey of launching and creating Saahas project?
Yeah, so this happened actually 20 years ago. 20 plus years ago, when waste was something that really upset me, frustrated me. And so, therefore, decided that, it's always nice rather than be frustrated to move into a solutions kind of mode. So, that was for me the beginning. Also, the fact that we had good regulations that came up 21 years ago. This was the Municipal Solid Waste rules, which actually had all the building blocks of resource recovery, of circular economy. So, there was a roadmap, and we just decided that one step at a time we would follow this roadmap. So there are two entities for Saahas Zero Waste today, or rather for Saahas today. The NGO Saahas, which was started in 2001, and then Saahas Waste Management Private Limited, or Saahas Zero Waste, which is a business model which was started in 2013. Both entities work together, or rather both entities have different approaches, but finally our objective in resource recovery and circular economy remains the same.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We would like to know a couple of the initiatives that the organization has taken in the waste management sector, ma'am. How have you been able to reduce waste management, and what's the overall impact on the community that you've observed in your time?
Yeah, that's the today you have a lot of people very interested in being in the solutions around waste management. So when you look at waste and the fact that it is a resource, it can be recovered and it can come back to us as a functional kind of products. That's the approach that we take, and we allow people to participate in these solutions. So I'll just talk about the business model because that's where I'm involved with. So we offer services to bulk generators. So these are the corporate campuses, these are apartment complexes who always believe that segregation of waste is the first step, but then what happens to the waste after it is segregated? So we offer these full services which process the waste, make sure that it is processed in various different ways, whether it's organic waste being composted or going into biogas, and then you have all the dry waste being collected and resources recovered in the form of recycling. We also work with a lot of brands because today there is a reverse logistics system that is required under plastic and e-waste. So that is the services that we offer. And then finally we have products from waste. So it's a complete holistic system that will bring about a complete change in waste, which is managed rather than just dumped or thrown out.
Thank you, ma'am. And I think that's really important, the point, especially when you about the reverse logistics that you mentioned, and about creating eco-friendly products. That's, I think, the need of the hour also. And that brings me to my next question. Like, there are organizations which are creating eco products or green products. But how do we drive that change in the behavior or the mindset of the people that they should opt for such products?
So, really now it's all about our mindsets, really, and that is the most difficult part. So, really, today you do have regulations, and that regulation should act as a nudge. So, either it is done voluntarily, because now we all know what plastic is doing to our environment or what electronic waste is doing to our environment. So, we have that knowledge and that awareness. I really don't have very easy answers on behavior change, but I believe there is enough of awareness which we really need to act on. And the next thing is, of course, the regulation. Maybe sometimes there's a little bit of a stick which is involved, but we as individuals who know and feel about our environment and about the fact that, we need better livelihood for waste, I think we should be constantly nudging ourselves along. And I think, these kind of conclaves, including the one that you're organizing today, makes a big difference to bring that behavior change that is required. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for being a part of our conclave, and we're really, really privileged to have you here.
Me too.